Hammer in position.
Okay, Reaper to strike, hold in the holding point, Hammer enter hot zone. Target is the second cargo aircraft next to the currently burning first cargo aircraft.
Hammer inbound.
Reaper to Hammer, I request when you're in, let me know when you want the laser on, and let me know when you drop your munitions.
Request laser. Laser track spotted. Hammer rifle.
Reaper confirms a successful strike.
Destroyed. Hammer moving strike hold.
Greetings guys and girls and welcome back to another DCS video. So, if you couldn't tell, we've been learning the A18 for the last 2 weeks, and boy, this thing doesn't like to behave much, to say the least. It is a very complicated, full fidelity aircraft, which is probably the most commonly seen jet in DCS world. It is absolutely nuts, and it's absolutely great. But over the last few weeks, Tristan has been teaching me its full in and out, and we've been learning how to use it in operations and combat missions, and over the last few days, I've been learning air-to-ground stuff. So we took off the aircraft carrier, flew over to Beslan, where the video is going to begin, and we are getting ready for our night strike in Tbilisi. We had a full operation planned out and strike mission with 4 pilots in total. So this was actually a really cool thing to actually do in DCS. We always like when we do these type of operations where they're planned out in the mission and it's scripted and there's story. It's really cool. The mission itself is custom made by all of us, and yeah, we had a really good time making it and really good time flying it. Remember guys, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, remember to hit that subscription button, and if you liked the video, you can even hit that like button and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of our content. Guys and girls, without further ado, we'll send you straight to the briefing.
Right. All viewing, all happy?
Yes, sir.
Right, let's do it then. Cool. So, Silverlight Squadron, DCS mission, Night Owl, Tbilisi takeover. So, refined now. Situation. Tbilisi International Airport has been taken over by Rogue State Control and is currently being prepped as a staging area for further assaults on surrounding towns and possibly the larger cities at a later date. NATO has been advised to step in and restore order to the airport and to the Georgian military. Our task is to secure the airspace and neutralize targets in and around the airfield. Our rules of engagement are weapons free, civilian casualties are not acceptable, do not fire unless shot is clean, minimal damage to surrounding area. Threats are in the pictures advised and above. Our strike team for today's mission: A10 callsign Reaper is our high priority target and SAM site takeout, and will be our lead aircraft and the ranking power on this mission. You have 2 times F-18 call signs Hammer and Escorts. Ground aircraft and SAM striker will be myself, carrying 4 times Mavericks, 1 times AMRAAM, and 2 times air-to-air in a fuel pod. And the Escort will have 6 times AMRAAM and 2 air-to-air plus 2 fuel. Will be escorting the A10 at most, if not all the time. And the F-16 striker, which will be dealing with the ground logistics and the armor, carrying 2 times AMRAAM, 2 times air-to-air, 4 times GBU-12, and 3 times fuel. The 2 wingmen there, myself, Hammer and Striker, are our predominant ground striking aircraft. After Reaper has confirmed area is hot and we are clear to move in. Conditions: 5 AM, partial cloud, wind is calm. We shouldn't be dealing with any severe weather en route. Here is our attack plan. After coming over the mountain range, we will break off to our separate strike holds while the Reaper goes round in circles and takes out the surface-to-air missile sites. Our time to target will be 15 minutes. Time to position will be 2. Our strike time is 20 minutes at minimum, probably. And we have 2 minutes to secure the area once we're happy to RTB, which will take around 20 minutes. Total time of around 59. Quick familiarization then, guys, with the strongholds and the areas that we're going to be operating in. Hot zone will be the immediate combat zone and area where missiles will be flying. The strike hold will be areas that the 2 strike aircraft will be holding when waiting for the strike order. Cold zone will basically just be our word for we're not in the strike hold position yet and we're not in the hot zone, so we are cleared if anything is coming in behind us. And we will alternate constantly, so once one aircraft, like the F-18, crosses out the hot zone into cold, heading to the strike hold, at that point the Reaper can call the Striker and say, Striker, you're cleared hot, go for XYZ target is lased, and then the Striker can move in. These are the hot zone layouts. They will be moving around constantly as long as we have the strike zones just outside those, or rather the strike holds even. Once we're happy the area is clear, we'll be able to say clear area green and then RTB, and all fighters are to return to the Reaper for formation back to Beslan airfield, where we will either reload, refuel, or the mission is complete. Key points and detailed aerial overview then, guys. We need to make sure we are very careful of the civ areas on both the right and left side of the airfield. Tbilisi city is quite large and is fairly close to the airport. We are advised to only strike targets in the airport. If at any point we are dealing with an air threat, the air threat has to be called into the Reaper, and the Reaper will make the decision to either shoot down or allow to land. Or if it does become an immediate threat, just try and make sure it's over an area where it will not go flying into someone's house. But yeah, you can now take a look quickly at the fields and areas where the strike holds are, the cold zone is, and where the hot zone will be. In terms of our air threat then, guys, it is believed that the RSM is operating a few Su-25 Frogfoots. They do not have any fighter pilots among their ranks. It's believed these are stolen Russian Su-25s, but their skill level is advised and pretty much, to our knowledge, going to be very, very low. We shouldn't have too much of a threat to deal with them, but nonetheless, it is an air threat, so if at any point we're advised or told to shoot these down, we will have to do so. Just a quick reminder, guys, weapons free, civilian casualties not acceptable, do not fire unless your shot is clean, minimal damage to surrounding area, fighters only engaged as a last resort. Gentlemen, do we have any questions?
Negative.
No,
Negative.
Lovely stuff, guys, let's scramble.
Cool, we'll have to see it. Reaper to flight, is everybody ready?
Hammer ready.
Striker ready. Escort ready.
Okay, Reaper's going to lead the taxi, everybody follow on in numerical order. Reaper will take off first, you guys will align yourselves on the runway afterwards.
Striker, you have number 2 on pattern, Hammer has number 3, with escort number 4.
Copy. Copy.
Due to Reaper's payload, I'm going to have to use the full length of the runway, so bear with me while I taxi to the end, turn around, and then take off.
Understood. Hammer to flight, make sure lights, navigation lights at least and formation lights stay on until cruise level, at which point Reaper can determine when we take our lights off.
Understood.
Okay, well there goes Reaper, he's going to get to the end and then he's going to take off. As soon as he goes, the striker will go, and then once the striker's gone, myself and the escort will line up.
Striker holding short.
Hammer in position.
Escort in position.
Okay, Reaper taking off.
Striker runway's clear, go.
Moving. Striker will backtrack slightly due to heavy payload.
AFM. Reaper Hammer.
Echo Reaper.
Recommend holding the field while all aircraft get in airborne.
Okay, Reaper's gonna hold on waypoint 1.
Received.
At 5,000 feet.
Striker airborne, clear from runway. Reaper Striker, current airspeed.
Reaper is at 200 knots, 5,200 feet.
Copy that, 200 knots, 5,200 feet.
Hammer escort ready.
Here, escort, ready.
Brakes and power.
Brakes, power,
Release.
release.
Reaper, please increase speed to 300 knots.
Reaper is increasing speed slowly, it's currently 260 knots.
Hammer airborne.
Escort airborne.
Escort cutting thrust now. Shallow left to form.
Reaper to flight, we're passing waypoint 2 in about 5 seconds. Reaper to flight, prepare for a shallow right hand turn onto waypoint 3.
Hammer received.
Escort receive.
Reaper to all flight, we're going to continue climb up to 15,000 now.
Hammer Striker, current airspeed.
This is Hammer 260 and falling. Currently maintaining 250 with Reaper. Reaper, are you able to maintain 250?
Reaper is bang on 250 knots.
Copy.
Reaper to the all flight. Before we enter the combat zone, I'm going to do a quick chaff and flares check. I'd like whoever sees them to verify that they're functioning.
Hammer is close verification. Verified, good for chaff and flare.
Copy.
Hammer to Striker.
Striker, send it.
Striker, you'll have hold point 1 at the strike hold, so you'll have the close one. I will go for the far one, but I will take initial strike after SAM sites have been dealt with.
Copy that, hold point 1, Hammer taking initial strike.
Reaper, did you receive?
Yeah, Reaper received. I will allow you guys into the hot zone once I'm done with the SAM sites.
Sweet.
Reaper to all flight, just as a quick advisory, maintain a minimum distance from the airfield of 10 miles. This is just to be safe about the SAM sites, as their range is around 9 to 10 miles.
Understood. Could you please let us know when we're approaching the hot zone?
Copy that, will do. I say once we pass waypoint 3, we're practically outside of the hot zone, so I'll allow you to prepare for that.
Understood. Rough ETA?
No more than 5 minutes.
Understood.
Hammer
is getting locked.
Computer is reading 3 minutes.
Escort Hammer.
Hammer, ignore lock. It's friendly lock.
Understood.
Reaper to all flight, 1 minute and 20 seconds till we reach waypoint 3, at which point we will break off into our relevant areas and I'll start dealing with the SAM threat.
Understood. Escort Hammer.
Go for escort.
Once we break off, you're going to stay with the A10 just to make sure Reaper stays safe. We'll call upon you if any air threats are introduced.
Copy that, Hammer.
Striker resetting targeting pod due to malfunction.
Ensure you're on white hot from now, I believe, as I had to reset my flow just a second ago.
Okay, Reaper to flight, we just passed waypoint 3. Next waypoint is waypoint 4, which is the hot zone. So everybody break off into their respective zones. I'll start searching and dealing with the SAM threats.
Understood. Hammer is going to strike holes number 2.
Striker going strike hold number 1. Breaking off.
Hammer to strike team, be advised. Unfriendly aircraft have been spotted in the AO. Not seen yet, but just keep your eyes peeled now.
Reaper escort. Enemy's distance just dropped below 20.
Reaper's understood. Keep an eye for now. If you can get visual with your targeting pod, that would be great. I want to identify exactly what the aircraft are and what kind of threat they pose to us before we engage. If you can't get any extra information, monitor them until they're within 10 miles or actually inform me when they're within 15 and then inform me again when they're within 10.
Target just breached 13 miles.
Hammer has eyes on those targets.
Okay, Escort, if you would like to break off and move in on those targets and intercept them, if they pose any threat to you whatsoever, engage at will. If they don't pose any threat, please try and form up with them and monitor them.
Reaper, this is Hammer. Visual confirmation on SU-25 type Frogfoot. Is currently breaking with me on my right wing currently. Do not advise intercept currently over airfield SAM site range.
Okay, roger that. Just keep monitoring them. If they move in aggressively, be ready to intercept.
Second fighter visual. Both aircraft resuming holding pattern. Lights visual now. Could be coming towards if...
Reaper to Escort, could you please distance yourself a little bit further from the airfield as you're becoming a threat to the SAM systems?
Escort understood. Pulling off.
This is Hammer at strike hold.
Copy. Enemy aircraft seems to be moving in on me.
Reaper, aircraft are confirmed hostile. They are showing force on your wing currently. How do you want us to proceed?
Keep monitoring them. If they become within a safe area to shoot down, if any need becomes to shoot them down, do it.
Understood. Reaper, sorry, can you just confirm smoke's in the air at the moment?
Reaper confirms I've fired 2 missiles at 2 SAM systems.
Okay, roger.
Reaper, please reaffirm. Are we free to engage?
Free to engage over a non-populated area and only if there is a need.
Copy. At this SU was trailing me before. It seems to have pulled off.
Roger that. 1 SAM system has been destroyed, 3 more remain.
Hammer receive. Escort be advised, both fighters converging on your position currently.
Okay, engage at will, shoot down if they're over a non-populated area.
Fox 2.
Reaper sees a splash.
Splash, 1 down.
Good splash.
Congratulations, kill confirmed.
Strike team, this is Hammer.
Be advised.
9,000 on fuel.
Repeat,
This
Hammer.
is escort, be advised. No visual on second target, over.
I have him on radar contact, standby. Strike team, this is Hammer. Second SU has bugged out.
Lovely
Copy
job,
that.
guys. Well done. 2 systems remain. 2 are destroyed.
Reaper Hammer.
Go for Reaper.
Can I start getting visual laser, please, from now on?
Roger.
Many thanks.
Get your lasers on.
Visual on laser.
Laser seen.
We'll stand system to deal with, making a bug out, and now I'll turn around and engage the last system, and then the area will be safe from air, surface to air threats.
Understood. Hammer at strike hold.
Okay, Reaper's destroyed all surface to air missile threats. Remaining targets are stationary aircraft, infantry, and tanks.
Understood. Hammer's trying to get a visual with the system now. Give me 2 mics.
Roger that. Laser is cold for now. I'm going to make a climb and ready for a turn to loiter. I'll let you know when the laser's ready.
Understood. Hammer in position.
Okay, Reaper to strike, hold in the holding point, Hammer enter hot zone. Target is the 2nd cargo aircraft next to the currently burning 1st cargo aircraft.
Hammer inbound.
Reaper to Hammer, I request when you're in, let me know when you want the laser on, and let me know when you've dropped your munitions.
Request laser.
Laser's coming on.
Laser visual. Laser track spotted. Five seconds to drop. Hammer rifle.
Rifle. Yep, Maverick's been picked up by my system. Reaper confirms a successful strike.
Target destroyed. Hammer moving strike hold.
Laser is off, searching for second targets.
Striker ready to strike.
Roger that, Striker. We're going to attack the helicopters, starting with the helicopter nearest to the apron.
RP.
Hammer has 10 mics of fuel.
Roger that, Hammer. If you feel like you need to, you can start returning to base.
Hammer received. Still got large strike package able. When Hammer's clear, I'll start looking for self targets, but also keep yours open as well.
Okay, if Hammer's going to be striking self-targets, could you start with helicopters nearest to the runway and work your way in, and we should hopefully be able to destroy them at the same time.
Understood.
Striker running in.
Roger
Hold
that.
laser for my marker.
Will do.
30 seconds till strike. Just to confirm, striking helicopter closer to the apron buildings.
Roger that, helicopter closest to the apron building.
15 seconds till drop. Reaper, start lasing.
Laser's alive.
Drop. Breaking off.
Drop is confirmed, bomb is picked up on my system. Strike successful, vehicle destroyed.
Hammer has strike solution.
Engage when ready, Hammer. Right, let me know when you're ready. I have the second target selected. It's the helicopter
going
next to the one you just struck.
The striker getting into position.
Roger that.
Hammer on attack run.
Escort, please confirm no air threats.
Here, escort confirmed. No
Rifle.
threats seen.
Awesome, thank you. Escort for keeping the skies clear for us.
Target destroyed.
Oblique visual on the target destroyed.
Can you confirm that MI8 was just destroyed in that impact?
Yep, I see a smouldering wreck of an MIA.
Understood. Hammer moving to strike hold.
Roger that.
Striker ready, visual on target.
Ready, I have visual on target. Laser is ready.
Striker running in. Reaper, start lasing.
Laser is on.
Drop. Breaking off.
Bomb is picked up on my system.
Hammer has strike solution.
Engage when ready, Hammer.
Hammer inbound.
Reaper confirms the target destroyed. Reaper has a target ready for you, strike whenever you...
Strike copies, moving into position.
Hammer rifle.
Missile is picked up. Reaper to escort.
Go for escort.
How's your fuel looking?
Hammer strike.
Strike confirm.
Currently got 8,500 pounds remaining.
Okay, escort when you're ready. If you want to try and form up on my wing, I'm currently the aircraft at the highest altitude of 17,600 feet.
Striker waiting to be assigned a target.
Okay,
Copy that,
strike.
got
We've
visual.
got 2 MI8s. I've picked up the one nearest to the apron for you.
Copy, visual. Running in. Only laser on my marker.
Roger that.
Striker, I have 1 times GBU left. This will be my last ground strike.
Roger that. Have you got enough fuel to pick up targets for me as I have some GBUs?
Fuel status good.
Okay, roger that. Once you've
Impact
completed
drop.
your strike, if you want to climb into a situation where you can lay some targets for me.
Copy. Reaper, start lasing.
Lasers alive.
Reaper Hammer.
Go for Reaper.
Right.
1 times Maverick remaining. You get to pick my last target. High priority only, please.
Reaper rogers that. Target destroyed. Well done, strike. Reaper to hammer.
Go for Hammer.
Target for you is the last MI8 helicopter on the apron.
Understood, standby. Looking for laser.
Repositioning will laze in a second.
Laser spotted.
Laze alive.
Hammer inbound.
Roger that.
Standby.
Understood.
Altitude.
Hammer, rifle.
Roger.
Reaper Striker, just passing your right wing. Advise.
Roger that, I got you in visual. Maverick is picked up on my system.
Strike.
Splash confirmed, well done.
Reaper Striker in position, ready to designate targets.
Roger that, Striker. Reaper is descending at altitude, ready to begin a strike.
All flight, this is Hammer. Hammer has reached fuel point, is RTB.
Roger that, Hammer. RTB, I'll see you on the ground.
See you on the ground, good luck guys.
Escort the striker.
Striker sended.
Striker, what's your current airspeed?
Current airspeed is 225 knots. Maintaining.
Copy, since Reaper is doing the attack runs, I'm gonna try and form up on you.
Copy that. Form up on left wing, please. Maintain right
that.
hand. Turn.
Escort, Hammer.
Go for escort.
At this point, air threats are dealt with. Hammer is a single ship returning to base. Do you wish to return to base as a 2-ship, or would you like to stay on station?
I think that's Reaper's call. Go ahead, Reaper.
I say, if you want to do one quick scan on your scope, if you see no air threats, return to base with Hammer.
Copy that.
Hammer also receives.
Ready for laser.
On your mark, we'll start lasing.
Begin laze.
No aircraft
Lazy.
seen. I'm gonna join up with Henner.
Flash, good strike.
Lovely, target destroyed. Okay, Strike, if you want to form up on me, we'll RTB.
Hammer, this is escort. I got visual.
Understood, Strike. And Escort, if you can also have your lights on at this time, thank you.
Okay, I've dumped my remaining ammunition as it's unsafe to land with bombs. The bombs have been dropped over a safe area.
And Hammer to all flight. Overall mission is 90% successful. Bloody good job, guys. Well done.
Lovely job, gentlemen.
That's one, thank you very much. Strike. I am just turning onto my final waypoint for home, and I'm going to maintain the altitude of 15,400 feet.
That 15,400 feet, maintain. We'll be forming up on your right wing shortly. What's your current airspeed, Reaper?
Current airspeed is 280 knots.
Okay.
Well, bloody hell, as far as a mission goes, that was a bit perfect. Damn, that was good fun. Escort, this is Hammer.
Go for escort.
We'll be starting our arrival soon.
Roger.
Okay, please ensure at this point that your is now armed. Is now taken off arm and on safe now.
Affirm. Master switch is on safe.
And escort if you look off your left wing. Hammer to strike team, escort and hammer are now inbound for arrival, descending.
Understood.
Escort, this is Hammer. I'm going to brake left slightly and give you some more room and going to begin my dive.
Copy that. I'm gonna follow you in.
Visual on the field. And Hammer to Reaper. Actually, I can now take that being a eastbound approach.
Understood, you're going for an eastbound approach.
Shallow left, escort.
Okay, as we're nearing the airfield, we will overfly the airfield at 5,000 feet. Once we pass the airfield, we're going to brake off. I brake left, you'll brake right. You'll lead for landing. Once you've touched down, notify me, and then I'll take my approach.
Copy. Clear.
Hammer to escort, final.
Roger. You're on final. I'm trailing in.
And just so you know, Strike, we're going to go for a western heading landing coming from the east.
Yes, understood, Hammer. Escort, caution, wind pocket at the far end of the runway. Hammer to strike team, hammer is down.
Reaper confirms.
Escort just touched down.
Roger that, Escort. Hammer is going to be far left side of the runway. Going to start backtrack.
Roger, escort is in control and slowing down.
Okay, Reaper to strike. We're going to begin a shallow descent down to 5,000 feet. Okay, strike ready for brake. I'll brake to the left, you'll brake to the right. Ready and brake.
Yep. Down.
Lovely landing.
Gosh, it's very quiet and peaceful in this game when it's nothing going on. What more could you want? You got a beautiful sunrise, an A10 coming in, an F-18 cockpit. What more could you want in life? You even got your buddy over there. He's looking at me. Hey.
Lovely landing, Reaper.
Thank you very much.
Clap, clap from Hammer.
Yoo-hoo from escort.
Reaper, please advise when it's safe to strike at start taxiing.
And just so you all know, guys, that was our first successful operation as a newly formed DCS squadron, so pat on the back, guys. Nice job.
Pretty good, yeah? No crashes, all targets striked.
That was perfect.
No, yeah, I did manage to find myself over the AOA for a good minute and got quite nervous at those SAMs.
Yeah, they were thinking about it. I could see
Yes.
them moving their turrets into position.
I was just getting their attention for you.
I got really nervous because my targeting pod was bugging out and I had to restart it twice for
Oh.
it to work. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was really good.
You might want to do the...
Unfortunately, he crashed really close to civilian area.
Yeah, but we kept quiet. It's fine. Alex didn't see it. So it's okay.
I was watching you guys converge, and I thought, oh bloody hell, you guys are really close to each other. And then I saw the first splash go down, but then I completely lost where the second one went. Did he get splashed or did he bug out?
He bugged out.
Yeah, he did bug
The
out.
second one bugged out, yeah.
You probably saw the first guy get splashed and then was like, hell no, bye.
Yeah, I came in with a very close visual. As soon as Reaper was just like, oh look, it's just monitor for a second, let me know if they get close. And I'm like, yeah, 10 nautical miles, I can practically see their tail.
Exactly.